This is a First Alert 5 weather alert.
Welcome back, everyone, to this very busy Wednesday afternoon. Meteorologist Alan Rose here with a full look at your forecast. Now, we have numerous severe thunderstorm warnings in effect right now in southern Colorado. First, though, this was the scene earlier around 2:30, 3 o'clock this afternoon in Manitou Springs. This photo or video sent in by News 5 viewer Jennifer McMillan, who lives off Bond Street. That's about a block south of Manitou Avenue. There were sirens blaring in town, warning of flooding across the area, urging residents to get to higher ground. Now, that flood warning remains in effect until 5:30 this afternoon in Manitou. Even though right now we're not seeing rain falling, I'm sure some of those creeks are swollen because of 1 to 3 inches of rain that fell in about an hour's time. Right now we have several severe thunderstorm warnings just east of that area. This storm over Fountain is just continuing to expand in coverage, producing hail that could be as big as ping pong ball size, about 1.5 inches in diameter, and wind gusts being generated by that storm up around 60 to 70 miles per hour. That's now sort of combining with that storm off to the northeast. So Schriever getting hammered right now. I wouldn't be surprised if this becomes a warned storm right along Highway 90 or 94, and then farther to the north towards Callahan, this area also under a severe thunderstorm warning. I want to zoom on into Fountain. If you're watching in this area, make sure you're staying indoors, safe, maybe in your safe space away from doors and windows until the storm passes. And it's drifting very slowly to the northeast, only about 10 to 15 miles per hour. Looks almost reminiscent to what we saw in Manitou, where that eventually triggered a flash flood warning. Now down to the south, we have a severe thunderstorm warning out there with this storm moving out of the Wet Mountain Valley. West Cliff now drying out, but seeing some very heavy rain approaching the Bishop Castle area out towards Glenwood. These areas likely seeing some larger hail up to 1 inch in diameter. And although hail and wind threats are going to be the highest priority tonight here in southern Colorado, flooding a concern as well, and a low risk that we could even see a quick spin-up tornado. Now, severe thunderstorm watch is covering all areas in pink. Most of the eastern half of the state likely to see some form of severe weather at some time through this evening. Right now in the Springs, with the rain cooling things down a bit. At the airport, we're in the upper 60s, a little warmer than that here at the station where the sun has come back out. Currently in Pueblo, haven't seen any rain yet in town. Right now sitting at 84. We have plentiful moisture moving out of a system down to our southwest, and that's going to set the stage not only for tonight's severe weather threats, but another round of strong to severe storms for your day on Thursday. And these dew point temperatures giving us a good indication of how much moisture is in the atmosphere. Numbers above 50, really good for us in southern Colorado. Numbers above 60, very, very high for the Centennial State. So we get that one round that moves east through the early evening hours, and then a second round moves in right towards the dinner hour. Looks like Pueblo around 7 to 8 o'clock. You could get hammered with some strong and severe storms, and then that activity winds down late tonight. Drier skies follow Thursday morning, and then again, because of that surplus of subtropical moisture, another round of stronger severe storms possible. And I think heavy rain will be one of the primary threats we'll be watching closely by tomorrow afternoon. Rain chances do diminish on Friday, and then they're back up again into the upcoming weekend. So a stormy pattern here for southern Colorado. Tonight's lows down to the 40s, 50s, and 60s. Highs tomorrow cooler than today. We return to near to above average highs in the Springs from Friday into the weekend. Pueblo will be in the 80s tomorrow with 90s from Friday to Monday, triple digits as we look out to next Tuesday. In Canyon City, a near daily chance of storms from tomorrow into the weekend. And for Woodland Park, daily showers and storms possible here all throughout Teller County, including heavy rain on Thursday.